pretty cool. It was sort of a blend of real of live action and animation, sort of on grafted on the back and in the front and stuff. And it seemed to the purpose was sort of as a teaser, sort of these futuristic kind of hot babes just looking out, on this place that they're gonna maybe go out and paint the town red and party or something. And it was like a little teaser, but it had a nice little style to it. It made me want to see more, which I think is the purpose of something like that. So well
I
done.
thought this is so interesting. It was a really interesting combination for me to see of like kind of futuristic vibes, excuse me, or elements, but then also you're using like older like source material or older technology, like seeing like the shuttle when they're like sitting on Mars presumably, and you're kind of marrying all these like different elements together in a really interesting way. um but I think a lot of the times like that's what my brain is like when it's like the middle of the day and I'm trying to get through my to-do list or like my inbox at work or whatever. Sometimes you just have these moments where you just kind of space out and it is kind of just like a melding of many things, and I really liked this. I thought this was a really fun idea. I thought it was executed really well. It was definitely pulling different um things together of like having like a very like fashion forward and like very futuristic, but then also marrying it with these kind of like older images that we're sometimes more used to. So I really liked the mix of everything, and I did think it worked really well
Geez, I love
together.
the retro '80s vibe. The all the neon colors, the synth soundtrack and whatnot. So yeah, it definitely, it has this kind of almost John Carpenter or sort of almost Blade Runner kind of feel to it. And I love the imagery of the spaceships. All the effects shots are really cool. It was all done really, and everything was like purposefully styled a certain way. And there's almost kind of satirical element to it. We had these the models coming out of the car wearing the big glasses with the lens flares coming off them and stuff like that. That just that had a nice effect to it. I really liked that a lot. Excellent work on this piece. I'd like to see more about this world or this oasis that they've gotten to here. So yeah. So I'd like to see what kind of adventures our intrepid heroes get into next. But this is a really fun piece. So great job on it.
Whoa. That is amazing to watch. The colors, the the beautiful women in those fantastic costumes. Just the way it's designed, I don't even know how it's done. Is it part like, I mean, it's got to be CGI, but like how did you do this? It's so amazing. I'm really impressed by the visuals, by the special effects, by the sound design, by the lighting, by the writing, by the direction. It's all really fascinating, and it makes for a really cool film. Very cool. I really enjoyed this, and thank you for making it. Congratulations.
Fantastic journey Spacing Out takes the audience on. The filmmakers did such a fantastic job of creating this environment that is completely out of this world. The colors are really bold and they bring you in and they're just beautiful. And then the costumes and the makeup, everything is just stunning and it all fits so well together. I really enjoyed watching this film.
This was stunning. I loved this interstellar treatment with this outer worldly influence. It was both so glamorous and hip and relevant to now in terms of the styling, but it also captured that mysterious and wonder of space with that 80s influence. So all of like the great like Back to the Futures, David Bowie, all those influences were so ripe with creative inspiration. I can see Versace or any other fashion house wishing that this was their season trailer. I thought the lighting was excellent. The artistic design and vision was absolutely clear and razor sharp. So loved this. Would love to see more from these creators because The fashion gal in me was delighted.
Very visually compelling. I loved all the colors. The entire piece felt very stylish, if that makes sense. Like with the glasses and the costumes, the production design in general. Yeah, I think that it feels very contemporary, and it's good for like online stuff. I like that it's short. I could see it being like a promotional video for like a fashion line or something. Just because it's a little abstract, and the sound is it's very heavy, but which also reminds me of kind of like the fashion world. But I dug it. I think that it's well made, and I think that there's a lot to be proud of.
I really enjoyed this piece. An absolute brilliant visual aesthetic to it. On all accounts, the makeup, the wardrobe, the set design, the effects, all that stuff just really creates this sort of visual sauna. You're just soaking in it the whole time. And I just thought it was brilliant. Really well done. Spacing out. How about that?